So this is the Devising Fish. A lot of practitioners use it. It's in a book called... What's it in a book called? The Secrets of Spontaneous Play, or Spontaneous Performance, written by Chris Johnston. And he has a page. In his entire book, he's devoted a page to the process of devising. And that's where this kind of...
The Secrets of Spontaneous
Performance, I think. I'll check it, but I think that's what it's called. So, it starts with a broad concept. Could be anything. I start with performance. You lot. So I run you through games, find out what makes you tick. Yeah.
What's this process called?
This process? Oh, this is just devising fish.
Devising fish.
Yeah, this is just a devising fish.
Devising
You'll see in a minute. So I start from performance. So I start from you guys and see what you want to say. If you've got nothing to say, then what comes out of you. And we do a lot of games and exercises that way. You then channel that. So you have this broad concept and you channel that into a central idea. Central idea. Cool.
As I walk through the...
This is kind of for you guys. If you've come across a central idea that's come out of the room, let me know. A lot that's come up in my playing with you, it's been a lot about family. That's come up a lot. Kind of some sort of structure and hierarchy of roles has come out. That's not really a central idea.
I have got an idea I want to speak about it.
We'll do that in a second. Today is more maybe centralising an idea. It's kind of today. So that's your central idea. Then what we would do is we would expand on the central idea. So we've got this central idea, which could be family, it could be brown hair, it could be pencil case. We then expand on this in a period of the process called expanding on the central idea. So that's the expanding.
Is this like your method?
I've not invented it, but this is how I work.
Okay.
This is what I work like.
No, you did invent it.
No, so Chris Johnston, CHRISJOHNSTON, he wrote the book on it.
Okay.
Zach, are you related?
Well, my surname's not Johnston, but sure.
It's closer now.
So he wrote the book on this, he uses it. I would say it's his, but I don't want to give him credit for it, because everyone kind of works by this process anyway. And then from that expansion on your central idea, so that could be all the choreography you make up, all of the movement, the characters, the various situations you have, the scenes you have, you then specify that. So you take the bits you like, you throw away the bits you don't like. I wouldn't say throw away, but you kind of hold on for that, because that might be a new show. Because you might have created a beautiful scene, but it doesn't really relate to your central idea. You keep that for your next show. And then you would basically hone in on that to the new point, which is more kind of, I don't really know what this is called, specific idea. How do I spell that?
I thought it's specific.
Yes, specific.
Or is that
S-P-E-C-I-F-I.
Is that it? Specific idea.
Yeah.
So something a little bit more specific, a little bit more total. So this could then be, this is the narrative that we've invented. This is the set of characters we have, a specific idea. Knowing that the show is kind of here. So knowing the show is this would be performance. What we want to do from our specific idea is expand on that again, obviously, but not as much as our first expansion. So we investigate that a bit more. So we've got all of these clever ideas, we've got all these clever narratives, these clever characters, we want to investigate it more, specifically about that. That comes out. That creates a whole more broad spectrum of stuff to do. And then, once again, we hone in. So, and that honing in will create your final product. Depending on the practitioner, this bit varies in length of time. So for me, this bit is most of this process. This bit is maybe the last week, the last 2 weeks, if that, last day, maybe the day off. Again, because in this process specifically, we're not focusing too much on an end result, an end product. We are in this. So I'm going to throw a load of things at you which could be this. It looks nothing like a fish. But I think when the guy drew it, he was like, oh, it reminds me of a fish. But it doesn't.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of waiting for a fish.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a...
It looks like a fish, if the middle wasn't as big.
Wasn't as big. So that's kind of devising in this context. It's a very kind of easy way to do it. If you then say, I've only got 10 weeks to make a show, what you could look at this and go, all right, let's go week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It kind of gives you a rough outline of where should I be, where do I need to be, how can I follow this, to give yourself some structure. If you work better not in structure, and all you need to know is that on the 21st of November you have a show, you don't need a structure. But if you like working to a frame and an order, that's that. That's basically all the talking I want to do, just on this devising fish. Just to give you an idea of where my mind is at. I think we're roughly here. Although, it probably could even be we could get away with this because we've got quite a bit of time left. Being slightly before that, we don't really need to be here.
Not gonna lie, I really don't like the idea of doing something about family.
Cool. Again, what could happen, this messes with the fish, is if we said this was family, we expand on this, and we go, actually, I don't like that. We could hone in to another central idea. The central idea doesn't need to be a theme. It could be a place, it could be a relationship. We could see 2 of you on stage and go, we really like that relationship. That's our central idea, and we just explore around that. We do games and other creation moments just to expand on that, and we all play with that. So that could be your central idea. What else could it be? Relationship, theme, place. Yeah.
A noun.
So what's the difference between the central idea and the specific idea then?
It's more of a specific version, is a specified version of that.
So it's like cleaning it up.
Cleaning it up.
Yeah.
So this in theory is clean up from the specific idea. So this is central idea, let's go shoes.
What does the last one say, sorry?
This one, performance. So this one could be shoes, and we just play around with anything and everything to do with shoes, create a load of stuff. We then have to go, what do we like out of this?
Oh, so it's condensing what we do like, what we don't
so
like.
this would be condensing what we do into more of a specific idea. This could be the first draft of a show. Because then out of first draft of the show, what you have to do is expand on those bits, rehearse those bits, cut the bits you hate, cut the bits you don't like, and then you have a final show.
Alright, I get it now.
Devising Fish.
Yeah.
Cool.